Gather around, island lovers. It's Demi and Jasmine with your Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island.
This episode is brought to you by Drowsy. Drowsy is the perfect eye mask. Drowsy eye masks block 100% of sleep-interrupting light. Slide into the Drowsy sleep cocoon and pillow your eyes with the purest padded silk. Perfect for protecting your skin and hair. Unlike your average sleep mask, Drowsy's double lining and fluffy cloud padding blocks even the tiniest ray of light. This way you're ready to wake up feeling refreshed. Go to us.drowsysleepco.com/firepitchat and use promo code firepitchat for 10% off your perfect sleep. So if you're not watching on YouTube, Jasmine just opened it up.
Oh my God. The packaging, first of all, is luxurious. But when you feel how silky, soft, like butter,
It was,
and it's padded. Like, it's like, oh my God, my eyes are going to feel so good tonight. I'm literally.
I stuck it on my head and it was just like, I really was blown away when I opened it on what the material was and how squishy it is.
Yeah.
Without being like thick squishy.
No, yeah, like it doesn't feel like, you know, when you feel like pressure on your eyeballs, like that gives me anxiety. Like I've had one of those heavy eye masks that have like the beans in it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that gives me anxiety that my eyeballs are going to go flat. So this literally feels like a pillow, like a soft little pillow from heaven.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And like how chic is the midnight blue? I hope it's not coming across black. It's so chic. They have a bunch of colors.
So compared to the one that you have now.
The one that I have now is trash.
Shut up.
No, the one that I have now is just like silk.
And also like then you get the elastic band.
Yes, yeah. And that's what this is. This is like silk all around. So, you know, your hair is not going to get like matted up. And you can, because your girl has a big head. So you can make it big or you can make it small.
And it's like delicate closure.
Very delicate. Wow.
No, I was truly, truly blown away.
Even Stout's interested.
So on my trip to London, I will be using my...
You will be zonked out with
Oh my God, I can't freaking wait. I got, I think it was golden milk.
Ooh, golden milk.
I know. Because I needed to blend it in with my skin tone because like if I know that someone knows I have an eye mask on, I will get anxiety. Yeah. And I'll just be like...
Yeah, peeking every 5 seconds.
Yeah, like I need someone to just think this is my face. Like girl with no eyes.
Yeah. No one's gonna bother you then.
Exactly. Anyway, so use code FIREPITCHAT for 10% off your perfect sleep. Okay, episode 2 of season 10. We start off the episode with the ladies swooning over Mr. Zachariah.
Yeah, Zachariah. I just wanted to pull up my little thoughts here, just because like I feel like I was forgetting a lot of stuff last night. But Zachariah is giving me drywall. He is bringing absolutely nothing to the table. And he's not hot enough to be doing that. I think he's solely relying on his height.
Do you know what? When I was lurking him, I think he had like a huge weight loss transformation.
Oh, that tracks.
Right?
I get it. Like he's shy. He's never talked to these hot ass girls before. Oh, I like that for him.
Right. But I even also wrote, it's like, dude, you can't just come in here with your 6'5" energy. You need to bring something.
Right.
But truly then, like as I was watching the episode, I felt that it did come out with Catherine.
Yeah, he seemed comfortable with Catherine.
Exactly.
I would expect if he just got this weight loss transformation. Sorry if you guys can hear that. My dog is scratching his neck off.
No, they can't hear anything with the shares.
But I would think he would be like more funny, more lively. Like, you know, when we had an ugly duckling past, you have to have a personality built up. You know?
True.
So I wasn't expecting that. Someone who's been hot their whole lives is boring, starfish, you know.
You're right.
But maybe it is just that he's shy and he felt comfortable with Catherine.
Right.
I feel like Catherine's a hot commodity. I kind of feel like all the guys like Catherine.
Oh
she
my
must have that
gosh.
sauce. She's gorgeous, but
yeah.
I feel like she has good chat too.
Yeah, she seems very down to earth. I think she's just warm. You know when someone's just warm?
Yeah, yeah.
Can't relate, but...
No, certainly not me.
I think you would be warm. I would say I'm the polar opposite.
Scary.
But then the middle of the night, Mitchell like brings over his jacket for Molly.
Yeah.
Which was cute, but then I'm like, I'm a little sus.
you read my mind. Because first of all, my thing is acts of service. So that would have been like, I love that. But then I was like, night one, that is like playing the game too much. That's like, I know this looks good, so I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? Like that immediately should be a green flag, but it was a red flag.
That's because we all have trust issues. We're all like, we know how this game goes.
Totally. It was giving Ron, you know?
Honestly,
I will never drop it.
He's Ron.
Yeah, I know. It is starting
Not
to see.
us like literally keeping Ron alive.
No, literally. Like we don't talk about anyone else more than Ron.
You're right.
We talk about Maya less, and we're obsessed.
So right.
Yeah, I need to drop it.
Any press is good press.
Totally. He'd rather be infamous.
We can't even stop.
No, I can't. We need an
him.
Embargo on Ron's name on this show. We cannot be saying it anymore. This is a new season.
We'll beep him out every time we say Ron. Oh my god, that's hysterical. And I think someone randomly asked him who his top 3 were, which I was so taken aback. So that's where I feel like when Catherine was like, oh, you're 100% white, I feel like you have some spice to you. Like, I think he is almost a little ghetto. Like, he likes that.
Zachariah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I think he likes Zach. So we're all calling him Zachariah and they're all calling him, but he's like, he introduced himself as Zach.
Right. But like, if your name's Zachariah, like, I'm going to be calling you Zachariah. It's just a fun name and no one gets to say Zachariah.
Yeah, it is.
But remind me again who he said his top 3 was.
Okay, so it's Rushi. Not Ruchi. I was saying Ruchi yesterday.
I for sure was
like a dumb white broad.
I'm so uncultured. It's embarrassing.
Ella and Catherine.
Okay.
So all like the foreign looking.
Right. Rushi was kind of laying it on thick with
Andre?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
she
also,
likes him.
Yeah.
He called that.
Yeah. And I just feel like she was like, she does not want to be with George, which now I get why. That's the total opposite of what she likes. No,
right.
You know what I mean? I know she's not with George. Sorry, I misspoke. But anyway, because she's with Medi. So I'm like, yeah, she wants nothing to do with George. Everyone's like, duh, like they have nothing to do with each other.
I literally forgot about Medi.
Like, I feel bad for Medi, but like, goodbye, Medi.
He's the first to go. Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah. I was going to say who was the first to go last season, but clearly I don't even know because he was supposed to be the first to go.
It was that little, I don't know.
Yeah. And Zach and Rushi have a chat, which I don't think they had it. Like, I just don't think she has it. I think she'll be the first to go also. Unless she like comes out of her shell. But even though I know she does have a little bit of spice, but there's just either she's not clear. I just think she's not meant to be on the show.
Yeah. Something about her was trying too hard.
Exactly. Like, I don't think she knows how to act.
Yeah, exactly. I was getting that too. It felt like she was laying it on thick, but she wasn't. Like, Jess was laying it on thick by the pool which we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah.
With Tyrique. That was making me uncomfortable.
Yeah. But no. I think when Rushi was telling Tyrique she liked him.
Another one where he was like, well, that's flattering. If a guy ever says, if you say you're into a guy and a guy says, oh, thank you, that's flattering. Goodbye. Go run yourself off a cliff and dive right in. He is not into you. He is not into you.
That shit is so brutal.
That is so brutal. Oh my God. I got like a 2nd-degree burn for her. I was like, ow.
Honestly, I hate moments like that. I would never, like, I don't care if the producers put a gun to my head. Like, that must have done that.
No.
Because it was so out of, like,
left field.
Yeah, it was like unnatural. And I would be like, I'm not saying that.
No.
Like, I'm not saying that.
And if you put yourself out on the limb and that guy can't even be like, oh, you're great too, or say a joke or something, it has to be like, thank you, I'm flattered.
Oh, I'm not feeling him at all.
No.
Yeah, no, I'm not feeling him. But what about Zach and Jess?
I don't think any of the guys are really feeling Jess too much.
Yeah. She needs to get rid of the damn eyelashes.
Yeah. And
but she's kind of giving me that sloppy girl.
Yeah, she is. Like, she is that girl.
Yeah.
Those eyelashes are Jess. Like, I don't think Jess could be without those eyelashes. You know what I mean? Like that's
yes.
quintessential to her.
The eyelashes are Jess
DNA.
and Jess are the eyelashes. Yes, that's so true. And then Molly and Mitchell, they were going to sleep and they did their little first kiss, which you were right. That was their first kiss.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very short and sweet. Like, thank God he didn't lay it on. Like, that was a very, if I could dream up a perfect scenario of how to have that first night and a first kiss on Love Island, it would be that.
Yeah, like it wasn't too hot and heavy too fast. It was like sweet and
so
quick.
sweet.
Yeah, I liked it too.
And she was like, can I spoon you? And he was just like, sure. Like, most guys would be like, no.
Right.
Most guys. If I told Mike that, he'd be like,
oh my
you
God.
want me to be the
would
little...
beg me to be the little spoon.
I'm just picturing your arms like trying to get around.
Like Clark's 6'3" and I'm 5 foot and he's like, why can't I ever be the little spoon? I'm like, because God made you to be a big spoon and me to be a little spoon. Like that's literally what we're designed on this earth to do.
I really can't remember the last time I spooned. Literally, I'm like 3 years into marriage where I'm like, what's spooning? Like, stay on your motherfucking side.
Like if that elbow so much as creeps on my side.
Dude, the king bed is like,
oh, I haven't
even seen him in like since I moved in.
Oh, that's the dream, dude. I don't even want to know he's there.
Exactly. And I don't.
And the other night he couldn't sleep, so he was like tossing and turning. And with every toss and turn, I was like going airborne. I was like, bro, like we need a king bed. And I need one of those Tempur-Pedic ones where you could like throw a 10-pound weight and nothing moves, you know? Like I have a queen spring mattress. Like I'm living in summer camp. It's brutal. I thank God for that drowsy eye mask. That's gonna help.
Are you sure? Oh yeah. Oh wait, no. I was making sure that you don't have a full. Mine's like mine was possible. Mine was borderline full to queen, and I know your struggles. So I just moved up to the king bed era, and I'm not going back.
So jealous. Okay, what size do you think those beds are that they sleep on in the villa? Full. Yeah. They look kind of small
for sure.
Yeah,
because
and they want them to get close.
Yeah. No, there's no privacy. That's why I'm like, when people are alone, I'm like, someone was like, yo, cherish it, like to Zach, because like that guy's a big dude.
Yeah, imagine Molly ask him to be the little spoon, you know?
I know, that was so funny.
But I like them. They're cute. Millie and Molly and Mitchell.
I guess that's a name for them. Machel. Or no, I really don't know, because
Mitch.
she's kind of playing like she doesn't want, like I think she realized maybe it was too much.
Too soon.
Yeah. And so she's trying to not be so much. And then what about her conversation with George?
Ooh, that also made me extremely uncomfortable.
George is just so goofy. Like I was like watching him even stand, and he stands goofy. He's just like, honestly, like George and Rushi vibe. Like I just like, I don't know. Like
I think George and Jess could have been good.
I just
because
want
Jess
to be the
is kind of-
casting director of Love Island.
Yeah.
I feel like I would kill it.
Yeah, you would be good at that. I don't think I would be very good at
Like
that.
I could just tell when someone has it and like he don't got it, and you need people who have it. You're trying to get brand deals. We need to like what they're doing. We need people with like swag, like Ovi in India. Like they just got it.
Right.
And they're missing the mark with the dudes.
Yeah, they have been missing the mark with the dudes. But George talking to Molly about, what are your eyes doing? What color are they? Brown or green? I'm like, dude, for 30 seconds, I was like, come on. You have nothing else to talk on God's green earth to talk to Molly about. And the girl has brown eyes.
I know.
Talk to her about her teeth.
I know.
Something like.
She's really pretty though right there.
Yeah, I think she is really pretty.
Yeah. Like naturally not cookie cutter or 2023 looking like.
Yeah.
Like perfectly natural.
I agree.
I do think all of these girls are really like they heard us when we were talking.
Yes.
Like I don't think they're influencer girls. They're just normal, pretty, and they seem really cool.
Yeah.
So I think it was a good batch.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the guys, George just like really confused me, and I'm really trying not to be mean, but like I just like, don't you have to like send like a body pic? Like there's not like an ounce of muscle, and we're here for like to be hot and sexy.
Yeah.
Like where's the sexy guys? Can we get Adam Color?
I think they thought Zach was going to bring the sexy because, I mean, he is the first bombshell. But to me, he's not.
No. I think
he's not like obviously hot.
No,
you know?
He's not. You know what throws me though is black earrings. Black earrings on a girl or a guy. It's not a good look at all.
It's kind of like giving you have a bacterial infection.
It's just like, even when I see it, I go for like gold or silver because it adds like a shine to your face.
Right.
But the black makes you, I don't know, like I can't tell if he's like punky or if he's ghetto.
Or has gangrene. No, it's not a good look. I agree with you. I
also can't stop seeing like his before pic. So I really am just like,
oh yeah, I need to look into that. But I think his vibe is like kind of like street style, like but like it's giving street style from the early 2000s. You know what I mean? It's not like on trend.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, okay. Like that's George's body now.
But okay, if you guys go to his Instagram, Zacharias, there's a before pic. I mean, he's really beefy. Like,
yeah, because he's a big guy. Oh yeah, like there he looks like
hot. Ripped. I know,
yeah.
but like I didn't even like.
So
notice
where's
him
that
by the
now?
Pool.
Right.
Like can we oil them up or something?
Right. Where is that oil? Like from the challenges when they get them all greased up.
Exactly. Like, and speaking of the challenge, like they went down that like the water thing, and I was like, we need more water. Like,
right. It doesn't stick to the pecs.
Did they even get wet? Like the guys aren't hot to me.
No, I agree with you.
I didn't like
Mitchell's the most attractive,
but he's not
hot.
Right. Like you need like banging. Mitchell's someone's husband.
Yeah. Mine.
Exactly. Yeah. And then they all had their like little openers, which I did feel like, I mean, I feel like they're sparing no expense. I feel like it's like the 75th annual Hunger Games. Like the Capitol has spared no expense. Like, I mean, the mirrors with the fucking
peel off the mirrors.
Like those are a lot of mirrors.
Yeah, and also like it's a creative idea.
The keys with the books.
Yeah,
like, that was a big set.
That set was the whole Love Island Winter's budget.
Exactly.
In that one set.
Exactly. They heard everybody from last year.
Yeah.
And side note, but like I hate when people are like, we don't need winter. Summer's best. It's like, but then we would all have nothing to talk shit about.
Yeah. So it's like, give us that little ugly stepchild for us to make fun of.
Exactly.
Let's bond over it.
Exactly. That's what I said. I was like, but what would we do?
What would we do in winter?
Exactly. Anyway, so I really actually liked Andre's opener, which was like, forget Jack and the Beanstalk.
You guys haven't seen my Beanstalk.
I was like, I like that. I actually did. I found them funny.
Yeah.
I didn't find them cringy at all. The sayings.
Yeah, I would say.
But then I'm like, the whole time I'm like, are they all in like little corners writing down these sayings? Right. Or is someone just giving them a cue card?
I think a producer's giving them a cue card.
Yeah.
Or like telling them like, oh, maybe say this.
Yeah.
You know? Because like, all these people can't be that witty.
I know.
I would never think of anything. Good. It would take me all day.
I know. So like some intern is out there like, all right, you need to write 880 lines for these fucking islanders to say.
Yeah. Say 80 sexy lines about when they come down a castle. Like some summer like intern is just writing all of these.
And then Zach goes in for the kiss with Catherine, which it was like, I was like, damn, they definitely have vibe. At first I was like, couldn't figure out Jess, because every time Zach walked by, I felt like Jess was like thirsty for him. And he like smelled the thirst.
Right. And ran away from it.
Exactly. And then Mitchell with the 3 girls at one time, 7 months ago. I was like, what a bouquet.
What a bouquet. Another bouquet.
Oh my God, that's savage.
Savage. And to be like, that was like 7 months. Like, okay. Are you trying to be funny for the boys? Are you trying to like, are you trying to make yourself like, if you want it to look better, be like, oh, that was forever ago. The 7 months ago thing.
Like, that ain't far away.
Right.
It was like basically Love Island winter.
Yeah.
And then I missed what Tyrique said after the 100 girls.
Oh, he said, I've been single my whole life, so basically all I know is pulling and shagging, which is like sexual terms.
Which
that I know shagging.
That is literally what I would picture for Tyrique.
Yeah, me too. I would because I did stand corrected yesterday. I was saying that about Dre, saying like his favorite body part was ass, but it was eyes.
Yeah.
And so I need to open my ears because I misheard that and I did judge him for it.
Yeah, I could have sworn.
Yeah, and then I was like, so why do you say bum bum? Duh, like the girl's an idiot and the girl's me. But Tyrique, I read the captions tonight. I said, I'm not playing around. I'm not going to be an idiot twice. Just kidding, I'm always an idiot. But yeah, so he said pulling and shagging, which that reaction was really bad too. That was just a bad reaction. Just be like, oh man, like I'm embarrassed. I don't know.
It's like, but that like is him. Like that is him to his core. If there were cameras around, if there weren't cameras around, like that is the type of guy that Tyrique is.
And we got to respect a guy who's just himself, no matter what it's going to make you look like to everyone else on Love Island.
Like he's just a player.
Yeah.
He's a player. Don't ever think you're settling down with Tyrique.
Yeah. I love when everyone on Love Island's like, I've never been in a relationship. And I'm like, how is it possible? All of these people have never had a girlfriend or a boyfriend. They're like 20 something.
I know.
And Tyrique, yeah, I've been single my whole life. Yeah, it's not looking good. But
no.
What did you think? Can we cut to after the game when they were kind of all talking about the reactions and Tyrique was kind of putting down Catherine for having kissed 5 boys in one night?
Bro, you're reaching.
Where do boys get the audacity? He's like, I shouldn't be talking because like my body count is over 100. But Catherine kissed 5 boys in one night. And like that was over my lifetime. First of all, you haven't been shagging and pulling since you were 2 years old.
I know.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's not your whole lifetime. And to kiss 5 guys in one night, it's kissing. It's like, come on, dude.
Right. And she described it as, I bet you she was in college or in high school, which we all were like, hey, you want to make out? Hey, you want to make out? Hey, you want to make out? Like, she literally described it as it was her first kiss. So we're talking high school.
Right.
We're talking a high school party under the 8 drinking age.
Right.
And she's drunk.
Right. She went to a kegger.
Exactly.
And she kissed 5 boys.
Where we were.
I mean, it's happened. You know what I mean? It's happened to everyone.
To do that. Me and Mike, like, with friends, we're just like, yo, you want to make out?
Right.
Sure.
And you don't think anything of it.
Exactly.
5 minutes later.
Exactly.
Yeah. So the audacity on Tyrique was off-putting.
No, he's just digging himself a bigger hole.
Yeah.
And then I said, Zach is having all? What did I say? Zach is having all? I don't know. Then ITV cut out during a speech, but I just saw that he ends up coupling with Catherine and then like Meddy's jaw drops, like everyone's jaw drop. I'm like, why?
Oh, okay. I think that everyone in the villa can see that Andre is super into Catherine.
Oh, wait. Yeah, because we have to talk about the fact that he like pulled her away from, which gave her the ick.
Exactly. Which it is night 2. So that is icky.
Totally.
And it's a red flag. All
and
that
you're like
is
not even
red flag.
giving anything to like be mad at.
Right. And like imagine if she came over and pulled him from talking from a girl. He'd be like, oh, she's psychotic.
Yeah, I know. Bitch is crazy.
Yeah. And I do think they have like good energy, Catherine and Zach.
Yeah. I like them.
Yeah, I like them too. But yeah, I don't know why Meddy was so shocked. Like, what are you shocked?
I don't know. But
I guess because he didn't go for the easy pick in Jess or Rushi. Because that would have been easy for Zach because they said to everyone they don't want to be in their couples.
Right.
So I think,
my God, he totally like.
I think like Meddy probably thought he was going to choose Rushi.
Right. You're right. But like, what a waste of stepping forward during that dare.
Totally. Like you played yourselves.
Right. But even right now, like they need to. I'm even trying to remember last season. I can't even remember last season. Like, who were the guys? Like, start naming stuff. Oh, is Ron, Kai? Who were the beginning guys?
What about that little guy that was like with Olivia, but then like the first guy Olivia was with, and he was like little and he was a boxer and he got in a fight with another guy and he left early too.
I don't remember his name, but okay.
That was one of the boys that left early. That guy that Tanya just played like a fiddle in the beginning with Shaq. Like the
Shaq
guy
was
who
one
didn't get
too.
the haircut before.
I can't even remember. Last season, it's so irrelevant. But I'm just like, even if a girl bombshell walks in right now, I'm just not even pumped because I'm not like none of these guys are doing it for me. Like, I don't even know who I'd be rooting for. Like, at this point, like Mitchell.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Mitchell, but I want Mitchell to be with Molly.
Exactly. So
I don't know. But Mitchell did explain his 3-girl thing to Molly, and you can't really get mad at anyone.
No,
it's too early
I mean,
on.
Zach saying his phone's broken. It's like, these are just typical fucking guys.
Right. They're all just loser guys.
Like, we're out in the dating world. We know, like, you guys know that this is all normal.
Yeah, the bar's on the floor for guys.
Exactly. Yeah, so I don't know. Next is probably going to be, well, someone's going to be single, which is clearly Andre.
Do you think they're going to, like, now that Rushi and Jess said they're unhappy in their couples, it's going to be something like that, like where 2 girls go home or something like that? Like, you guys said you're unhappy, so now you, like, something like that?
I would just love, like, bombshell. Like, let's just, like, get a rotation going fast. Like, weed out the fucking, what do you call it?
Dead weight?
Yeah, like, just, like, get rid of all the junk and just, like, keep on bringing, like, I would love a new guy and a girl to walk in.
Yeah.
And just, like, keep, like,
I don't
rotating.
even care about the OG people. You know what
Exactly.
sucked about winter season was all the OG stayed on it, like, practically the whole time.
So in,
last year.
yes,
Yeah.
with Gemma,
But
Andrew.
there's some seasons where I'm like, oh my God, I forgot who the original cast was because it just got so like
That's
messed
what I
up
want.
in a blender and just like people leaving, people like that's what makes it good. Like
yes.
saying bye to like 3 people next week, I would be cool with that.
That would be unreal. Like,
And then just bring in 4 more and then like next week 2 leave. Like I don't care. I'm not going to get that attached to anyone.
exactly.
I want that, you know?
Exactly. We got our hearts broken last year with Casey.
Yeah, we sure did.
Oh my God. But that's what I'm saying. So that would be so ideal. And yeah, I think that's it. But I had a thought and now it's gone about the rotation. Oh, I feel like, last year, winter, I feel like maybe they didn't have the
talent to be able to
or whatever
do that.
it is. Like they don't sign enough people, so they were slower going in and out.
Yeah.
And I want like 80 people on deck.
Totally. I think also like COVID 2020, having to quarantine people before they could come in, they can't have as many people on deck.
Yeah, you're right.
And now I think they don't have those kind of restrictions. So I think it could be a good sign that we could be getting that.
True.
So hopefully.
I mean, we got a bombshell night 1, so
yeah.
And it's night 2. But that was pretty much for the episode, right? I think I covered everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Thank you all for listening to Fire Pit Chat, your daily dose of all things Love Island. I'm your host, Demi, and this is Jasmine, and we appreciate you listening. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We are also available as a podcast wherever you get your podcasts, so be sure to leave us a 5-star review and share with your fellow island lover. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.